Now, for the first 234 years in America's history, no president or former president has been indicted, and this changed in March 2023. This is, of course, the former president of the United States, Donald Trump. We are talking about him and the charges that were placed against him and his arrest and what this move really means for his political career. We have been telling you about the significance of that development as well. He was charged with 34 felony counts in connection with the hush money payments as far as the adult film actress Stormy Daniels is concerned. And less than 3 months on, he was indicted yet again. This time, this was on 37 felony counts for mishandling classified documents and also impeding the investigations and the investigators. And that's not all. He also faces two other criminal probes, both related to interference in the 2020 elections. And this means that Donald Trump could very well be indicted again. And this is, of course, been, he has been a figure unlike any other in the country's history from his initial days in Washington. Trump has made headlines with his statements. We have been telling you about the controversies that those statements have generated as well. He seemed to revel in the political fight. He used the power of the presidential office to go after his perceived adversaries as well. From the Democrats to the news media, he really did not spare anyone, even foreign heads of state. Now he has fallen into this mess, which has been of his own making, as per experts. And a decade ago, President Obama was charged $375,000 in fine because he did not, of course, pay an adult film star, but there were questions around his campaign funds as well. An audit of the campaign's books showed that it failed to report donors who gave out large checks, and by large, I mean $2 million. That's the amount we're talking about here. And this was weeks before the 2008 election. The Obama campaign also kept $1.3 million more than the legal limit that was allowed for a federal campaign. But was Obama indicted for this, is the question. He wasn't. So was Donald Trump the victim of a witch hunt, like he's been calling it? He's been calling this political vendetta and how he has been targeted for political reasons. If anything, it was a goldmine of news headlines. There was a lot that was going on. Whatever Trump did was a new headline. It was fodder for news. It was something to attract eyeballs. And the Trump drama also boosted viewership, readership, and revenue across the media houses. And the ex-president has enjoyed a disproportionate amount of footage as far as the media coverage is concerned. And when he was arrested in April at the court itself, the number of journalists dwarfed the number of people at pro or anti-Trump rallies. The road outside looked like a street market. Dozens of gazebo tents were erected. The first ever arraignment of a president on criminal charges is no ordinary thing, and which is why this was the reason it dominated global headlines for weeks through and through. But can it really justify the minute-by-minute coverage of all those developments and the broadcasts? I'm not saying that Trump was innocent, of course, or that he shouldn't be indicted. What I am talking about is that Trump is essentially reaping what he sowed. And he spent much of his presidency making enemies, and now he's being served a taste of his own medicine. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.